Every single morning in my edits, I always go through at least a dozen songs at the beginning of every single video, trying different ones to create the right mood in the right moment. That was a little bit of a creepy one. That one didn't work. Let's try something else here. See, I can get on board with that one. It's kind of fun, it's kind of exciting, kind of creates a good energy for the day. But I think I kind of use this track. I try not to use music too much on the repeat. I do, but I don't like to do it all the time. So let's just dig through and try another one here. See, this I'm not feeling. This just does not set the vibe at all. So instead of playing around with this too much, I just wanted to show you guys some of the processes I go through. We're just going to use the last track. Okay, Chrome, big deep breath. We're about to start this video. Are you ready? Being back in Vancouver has been a not bad, right? Being back in Vancouver has been a bittersweet moment for me. It's had its ups and it's had its downs. I was super excited to come back to the city, see familiar things, get to see some old friends, see my family, my daughter. But it's turned out to be a lot different than I expected returning on this trip. I had that excitement, but it only lasted like 2, maybe 3 days. Now my inner nomad just wants to get out. I'm done. I'm done with being in Vancouver. I do not want to be here anymore. It's a weird feeling inside. I'm feeling a little bit on the trapped side. I love my city. Vancouver is definitely incredibly beautiful compared to Toronto, for example. Toronto is big, it's busy, it's chaotic, it's rather insane. And then the next big city in Canada would be Vancouver, which is calm, it's peaceful, it's beautiful. Traffic is not chaotic like it is in Toronto. It's actually a very nice place to be. But being here my entire life, born, raised here, went to school here, when you get the chance to have a steering wheel in your home, sometimes it just feels good to get out. And something inside of me, that inner nomad, is telling me that Chrome, start driving, don't turn around anymore, don't come back. So we're going to be here all winter long, and I'm going to be spending a lot of time with family and my daughter on this trip. But next year, I don't know what's in store for us, but I know it's going to be huge, it's going to be amazing, and it's going to be downright epic. My name is Chrome Valdez. I live in a cargo van. I've been living in it now for a little over 2 years. I poop in a bag and I piss in a bottle. Welcome to van life. All right, now that we started this off, keeping this real, because that's what we do here, let's talk about power. We've had this discussion about power multiple times over the last couple of years, but yesterday I made a video. If you haven't had the chance to go see that video, please go watch it. I sat down with Rainer from Ray Outfitted, and I thought it was a great opportunity to talk about some electrical mistakes that some of the people do that are doing larger systems. So batteries, solar, inverters, and all that other stuff that I don't really have in my van. So those people that are doing those things have higher power needs, where they got 2,000 watt, 3,000 watt inverters, even a 1,500 watt inverter, even a 1,000 watt inverter. That's way beyond what this guy needs in his van. 2 years in my van, and I've been running a 400 watt inverter this entire time. It does everything that I need. What more do I need to run? I don't need to run a Vitamix blender, which is pulling who knows what. I got a little magic bullet that pulls like under 200 watts. Perfect. It does the trick. But I noticed in the comments of that video yesterday that a lot of it just went right past your head. And much like me, when Rainer was talking and I was filming, all I heard was wah, 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 wah. I don't understand that stuff. And so that's why I recommend for you guys, if that's still like that, go to a professional about it. Don't try those little systems on your own because it's kind of dangerous. So for those of you that always hear that wah, 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 let's take a system that requires a 500 watt inverter. Done. Period. If you look at my entire van, I've got a deep cycle battery that's connected to my alternator with an isolator. The deep cycle battery then runs to a 400 watt inverter. There's a bunch of wires and stuff running around. Well, that whole system is right here with a lithium ion battery. And if you look at it, my battery says it's got like 105 amp hours, but I can only do it to 50%. So it's not, this thing is pretty dope. So if you're looking for something simple without the wiring, the headache, the muss, and the fuss, this is a damn good viable option. This isn't gonna be for those people that wanna put those big elaborate systems on their roof. Of course it's not. But this one is. This one. This is the greatest thing that's ever been added to my life in a very long time. Well, except for your van build, Andy, that was pretty badass. But on the electrical side of my life, this thing is my world. So today I want to talk to you about what's better. Which one? This one or this one? Well, that's easy. This one. The small little Explorer 240, in my opinion, is the best battery out there. Why? It's the same as this one. Yeah, this one's also bigger and takes a lot longer to charge, but they function exactly the same. But everything I have in my van can be powered by this. My Magic Bullet blender, problem solved. Done, right here, all built in one little handheld package. Look at this, it does everything. Charges my laptops, my cell phones, my hair trimmers, CRUZ's little nail Dremel, everything this thing powers. The great thing about it is it's tiny, it's small, it doesn't weigh barely anything. So if you took this into a coffee shop and plugged it in, no big deal. If you drag this big hunk of luggage into a coffee shop, different story. So my huge thing, the reason why I love this thing so much is it's so easy to take out somewhere. I was at Ed's place in Manitoba, and he has a power plug right beside his desk in his shop, which is heated and has electricity. And here's this thing sitting on the desk by my laptop charging my cell phone because I didn't have the little wall adapter to go into the plug. So I went to my van, I grabbed my Jackery, I put it on my desk. Weirdo, right? I want to tell you guys that this little battery is my suggestion to everybody. Everyone. They are so well built, and I stand behind that. The reason why this small one is so great is because if you do have one of those big fancy elaborate systems with like your 600 watts of solar and your battle-born batteries and your all this other stuff, I'm going to tell you guys need one of these, because this will change the world when you're outside at the picnic table and your van is too far away to charge your devices, but this thing's been charged off your big elaborate solar system. You'll use this little bad boy so many times. So people have asked me, Chrome, what's your favorite Jackery battery? The Explorer 240, hands down. Over the last few years living in my van, I have realized that there's always one moment every single day that reminds you that you made an awesome choice living in a van. Like the other day, I'm at the grocery store and the lady was like, "Would you like some bags, sir?" I'm like, "No, thank you," as I take each individual item and put it back into the shopping cart. She looked at me weird. I rolled out of the store, took the shopping cart to my van, and the conveniences of this lifestyle to be able to put your groceries away in your kitchen in the parking lot of the grocery store. It's moments like that that make you realize, damn, this van life is just so fun. Oh, I needed that this morning. For those of you who are wondering how that cooler is doing, pretty awesome. On the tail end of this trip when the weather was like freezing cold, it was holding ice for like 10 days and there was still like 3 inches of ice on the bottom left. It was awesome when the weather was super cold. It was great. Now that we're back in Vancouver and the weather is like up to like plus 10 degrees Celsius, plus 11 degrees Celsius during the day. It's been holding ice for about 8 days, which I'm pretty stoked about. I'm happy with that. Like after 8 days, there's still about this much ice left in the bottom. I drain it all the time because that's the ice killer, is when you got water sitting in there. That'll like literally kill your ice in like no time flat. So I drain it every single morning. I get out, I give it a bit of a drain, and it helps hold the ice a little bit longer. Anyway, thought I'd cover that just in case anybody is curious. So CRUZ, what do you think about being back here in Vancouver? What do you think? Sucks, doesn't it? Yeah. I gotta be honest with you. Since I've been back in Vancouver, we've been back for a better part of a week now. And I ran out of videos that I have pre-recorded. It's been nice to be ahead on videos, but since I've been back, I've been in a funk. I haven't been in the mood to do anything. I've been a little unmotivated. Haven't even been wanting to turn my camera on. And I have no videos waiting to be put out. None. I made one video since I've been back, and that was my talking about gas in my van video, and this one. So today is Friday. I'm hoping to edit this video and get it to you guys today. If you don't watch it on Friday, maybe I'll get to you Saturday. Maybe I'll do a live stream today. I don't even know. But being back in Vancouver, I don't know what has caused me to be in this funk. I'm just not feeling being here. So I'm going to be visiting with my daughter this weekend. Then I think I'm going to get in the van. We're going to get on the ferry. We're going to head over to Vancouver Island and just get out of here. At least we got a video out to you guys today, and that's what matters, is that you guys got something to watch and to know that me and CRUZ were doing great. Thank you to that ball of fire up in the sky, because it's been rainy and gloomy since we came back to Vancouver. And literally all I've done since we've been back has been we've chilled in the van a lot. But it was pretty good to catch up. I got some new merchandise put on the store, which took me days and days to get done. So, you know, it was productive, even though this guy was in a funk and didn't feel like turning the camera on, because you know what, you guys, sometimes van life isn't so shiny. You know what I mean? Sometimes we get those days where it's like, and I had those days this week. I'm done with those days. So as of right now, we're back to filming, back to doing the usual, and trying to figure out things to film. What are we going to film in Vancouver? Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow. I just want to take a moment to thank all of you for always being here with us by our side. Whether we're doing something downright epic, or I'm in a funk like I am today and didn't even feel like turning on my camera. It's days like today that I very much appreciate that all of you are right here with me. The sense of friendship and the sense of community that we have created around Van City Van Life and the Weirdos Unite community. I couldn't even put these feelings into words, you guys. All I gotta say is thank you for always being here with us. I also want to say a big thank you to Jackery for your financial support on this channel. A lot of things wouldn't happen without you guys, and my partnership with you means the world to us. So I wanted to just send a big thank you out to everybody at Jackery for everything. If you guys are interested in the Jackery products, the links are down below in the description of this video. There is also promo codes out right now. But if you can't afford to pick up any Jackery stuff right now, don't worry. They usually send me brand new promo codes every single month, and sometimes those codes get so good. All right, you guys, thanks for watching, and I'll probably see you guys tomorrow. If not, I'll see you guys on the next one.